Go ahead and see if you need to make any last final adjustments around your body as you start to connect with your body here. Notice if you can be even 5 to 10% more comfortable in your seat. And then I want you to quickly scan the body a little quicker than we did last week and just notice if anything is tensing up. And the 5 areas that I usually like to have you focus on is your eyebrow tensing up? Can you offer some softness to your eyebrows, to your jaw? This is another area that we tend to clench when we're not paying attention. So softening that jaw. See if you can notice if there's any tension around your shoulders. Are they trying to lift up, tense up? Can you bring them down and away from your ears and allow them to soften? See if your hands are making fists. Can you allow those to lay flat on your thighs? And lastly, your glute muscles. Those are also the other ones that tend to kind of squeeze and tense up. So just become like jello around your body here. Notice if any other areas like your thighs or anything else is wanting to clench up, tense up, squeeze. This is the practice of becoming self-regulated. Because if you try to breathe or relax when your body is tense, then we're not going to allow our body to fully soften and relax. So try to relax all of those muscles, become like jello around your body or like a wet noodle, whichever you resonate with most. And I want to come back to continuing to focus on your body. So I want you to perhaps notice and label 5 things that you can physically feel around your body. So maybe you feel, if you're seated somewhere, you feel your sits bones or your glutes making contact with your chair. Maybe it's connecting to your low back. Notice that area connecting with your chair. Depending on how your legs are, whether they're crossed, maybe if they're crossed, you feel the outsides of the ankles touching your seat. If you've got your feet on the floor, maybe you notice your feet making contact with the floor. Just notice and label 5 things that you feel physically here. It can also be your clothes. Just notice your body making contact with your clothes, with whatever you're currently sitting on. Notice anything else that you might feel physically. Maybe even just your breath rising and falling through both nostrils. And then the next thing that I want you to focus on, and this may be something that you need to open your eyes, but oftentimes we're probably in a room that we recognize. So if you can keep your eyes closed, I want you to imagine the room that you're currently in. And if this is hard for you, you can open your eyes for this portion. But I want you to call in or label 4 things that you can see, either with your eyes open or closed, in the room that you're currently in. What are 4 things you can see? Maybe it's your screen in front of you, the walls ahead of you or above you, anything else that might be in your surroundings. Mentally label those 4 things that you see. Like a window, colors. Those 4 things that you see with your eyes open or closed. Beautiful job. Now, the next thing that we're going to focus on is what we hear. So, what are some sounds that are present? Can you point out three sounds that are present, such as one of them can be the sound of my voice? Maybe another is the sound of your heater or your AC running. Maybe you're outside and you hear birds chirping, wind blowing. Noticing three different sounds that you can call up and label in your mind as sound. And this one's extra interesting because we often might be trying to meditate or be mindful and we hear sounds and we think, oh, we're automatically distracted. What if we incorporated it as part of our practice, letting go of the judgment of it being a distraction? And it's just something that is currently present in this moment. Inviting it in as part of your practice. Very good. And then the next thing that we're going to focus on is two things you can smell. Maybe if your nose is a little stuffed up, like mine is this morning, that might be hard. But see if you can smell anything. And maybe you can even smell your skin or your clothes. If nothing immediately comes up, just notice what you smell. And if nothing comes up for you, that's okay. It's not a place where we would hold judgment of, oh, well, I suck because I'm not smelling anything. It's just maybe there's nothing to smell right now. And that's okay. Trying to release judgment with mindfulness. We just notice what's present and we don't label it as good or bad. We just notice what's present or what's not. And then lastly, bringing your attention to your taste. Notice if you taste anything here. Is there anything present for you that you can taste? Such as maybe the last thing you drank, the last thing you ate, maybe, your toothpaste from brushing your teeth, your coffee, your tea. Just notice if you taste anything. Or maybe all you notice are your salivary glands acting up. Maybe you're hungry. I don't know. Just notice anything that's going around your taste, your mouth. Beautiful job. Before we come out of this practice, I want us to take 3 breaths together. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale it out through the nose. Unless, again, you feel any constriction around the nose, feel free to breathe in and out through the mouth. Inhale again. Feeling the belly, the ribs, the chest expand. Exhaling it out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. And come back, maybe place one hand over your heart and give thanks for showing up for yourself today, for taking these 10 minutes for some mindfulness this morning. Give thanks to yourself. How often do we give thanks to other people but forget to give thanks to ourselves? So we're grateful for showing up for ourselves today. And can we maybe set an intention for our day, for our week? What do you want it to look like? What do you want it to be like? What do you hope to accomplish? Just one thing. And finding a little bit of gratitude for that intention, for showing up.